most people are not aware of the fact that this is why you suffer and it is not what you think. You see, the reason why you are suffering, ladies and gentlemen, is because you are identifying with the experience. You think the experiencing is what is causing your suffering. You think the negative feeling is what is causing your suffering. Instead of understand the negative feeling is just a natural law of life, is how you are be able to experience, is what makes you a human. Without being able to feel the negative or the positive feeling, you cannot experience fully. You cannot follow the three laws of life, which is knowing, experiencing, being. For you to experience something, you have to know it. So once you know it, then you experience it. Once you experience it, then you are being. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three laws of life. That's why the name of this channel is KnowXBe, knowing, experiencing, being, because you are being able to experiencing, you'll be able to knowing, experiencing, being. The purpose of life, KnowXBe. That's why this channel is KnowXBe. There's a deeper meaning with this channel, with this name itself of this channel. So guys, the suffering that you are experiencing, guys, you are creating that suffering. And why you are creating that suffering? Because you identify with the experience and you identify with the negative feeling. That is where the suffering is being created from. Because you have been conditioning yourself. You have been conditioning your mind, your thoughts, to be able to believe the action, to be able to believe the experience, to be able to believe what is happening, instead of you, my brothers and sisters. Separate yourself from the experience. Separate yourself from the negative feelings, from the positive feelings. Instead, you are identified with those things. You identify with something that comes and goes. And shout out to Anto Domelo, because he say anything that comes and goes is not who you are. It's just an experience. So if anything that comes and goes is not who you are, it's just an experience, then why, my brothers and sisters, you are identified with something that comes and goes, with something that is not who you are? Guess what? I know why. You're suffering because of your conditioning, of your identifications. There's a label. You have a labels on everything. You have a labels in every experience. You have a label on looks. You have a label on height. You have a labels on rich. You have a labels on poor. You have a label on all these things. You know what I'm saying? Those are labels. For example, you cannot be rich and you cannot be poor, because rich and poor is subjective. It's not a fact, it's a subjective. Meaning, this house that I live into, like the house that I've bought, the house that I live into right now, to my perception, it is not rich. But to someone else who live completely different place, in different house than me, who don't have, for example, the stove, the range, the oven, the microwave, the water inside the house. And I've experienced that before, so I know the difference between rich and poor, because I've experienced both. You know, listen, if you're someone who has lived in East Africa, Tanzania, especially on the refugee camp or part of the world, you're gonna be able to understand what I'm talking about right here. Because, like I said, rich and poor is just perceptions. Because listen, you might have everything in this earth that someone else don't have. But because you have those things, you're going to always want what someone else has. That thing that you don't have. But a lot of people don't tend to see the things that they have. Since they don't see those things that they have, they tend to want the things that they don't have, that someone else have. But and there's always someone else who watch your place. That's why when that's why some person be can beat his wife and call his wife like, this woman, she ain't shit, she's nothing, she's so disrespectful, she's, man, this woman just, man, she's completely out of her mind, like she's someone who's crazy, stupid, like all this name that you can call her. But to another man, that is a treasure. To another man, the same woman that you hate, to another man, that is someone that is worth his attention, is worth his love, is worth his protections. You know why? Because it's perceptions. It's all about perceptions. The perception that you have about this female, someone else is gonna have a different perception. So the reason why you suffer is because of the perception that you have of that thing. Ladies and gentlemen, everything is just what is. They already exist. And shout out to the book Conversation with God. Everything already exists. It's just what is. The meaning that you attach to those things, that story, that interference that you having, that resisting to what already is, already exists, that is a suffering that you are having, my brothers and sisters. That's why you have to be careful. You have to think outside the box. You know? Because if you can be able to take what I'm saying right now, words for words, and be able to apply what I'm saying right now, I guarantee you, my brothers and sisters, you're going to recognize, you're going to realize that you create the suffering. Nothing in this earth creates the suffer. Death does not create the suffer. The rejection does not create the suffer. Poor does not create the suffer. Being short, ugly does not create the suffer. You are creating the suffering. Because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, negative feeling is just what is. The suffering does not coming from the negative feelings. Excitement, like being happy, being confidence, does not coming from the words confidence. Does not coming from accomplishing something. It's coming from within. That's why money or life does not give you the confidence, does not give you the excitement. That's why there's nothing can be able to make you happy. There's no such a thing that can be able to make you happy. You are born with happiness. You are happy. Everything that you need, all the excitement, all the negative and the positive feelings, they're already within you. They're already within yourself, your body, within you, my brothers and sisters. It's coming from you. It's coming from yourself. Nobody else. No anything. It's all within you. And I guarantee you, it's coming from you. If you are aware, 100%, 1,000%, listen, I can bet billion of dollars. Matter of fact, let's go to $600 right now, cash. If you can prove it wrong, if you can prove me wrong, I'll send you the money. I'll send you the money right now. If you can prove me wrong, I'll send you the money right now. Why? Because I know and I understand the purpose of life, which is knowing, experiencing, being. Because there's nothing that causes your hate. There's nothing that causes you. Listen, nobody can make you kill anybody else. It's the perception of that person. For example, we label people. You know why they say there's a terrorist? We call a specific group as a terrorist, but to that other people who supported the terrorist, for them they don't see them as a terrorist. They see them as heroes. Someone who is willing to take action, who's willing to protect the country, is willing to go out there and dominate other countries. You know, that's why there's not such a thing as a hero. Hero is just a perception of a specific country or specifically places. All these things is just subjective. It's not a fact. is not a fact, it's just subjective. So guys, thank you for those people gonna be able to watch this video until the end, and those people gonna be able to recognize value and see deeply what I'm saying right now. Make sure you like this video, comment, so YouTube can be able to recommend this video to other people, and other people can be able to understand what I'm saying right now. And again, guys, shout out to my mentor, the bad boy of the dating game himself, for always say the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm out and I'm gone.